Now return to Let's Play Cities Skylines. Okay, turns out there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. So we're going to move you guys out of the way for a minute, and we are going to make us a little bit of a man-made lake. Now let me see just how much this actually requires. See, I don't know what it actually needs to be connected to, so let's maybe... I can't. It looks like it's going to have to be a fair amount into the water. That, at least, is what I know. It snaps into the water. And needs to be attached to a roadside, is what that said? Better not. But that's okay, because whilst we... Where the hell am I? Whilst we also... Actually, I guess I could have checked it right here, couldn't I? It can just be right attached to anywhere on the water. Perfect. Whilst I do not have access to a butterfly house or anything like that, we do have this thing, this botanical... Where the fuck is it? Botanical garden. So I'll be putting one of those in here. It, however, does not work on paths. It requires a road, so we'll have to finagle that crap. Okay. So let's do some very fine-tuning. Fine-tuning, right? Brush strength. Let's maybe try like a third brush strength. See. Just see what that does. Oh, nope. Wrong way. Okay. Now that... I don't think this has any impact whatsoever, to be honest with you. Give it somewhat of an interesting shape, or attempt to. Not so much, but okay. So, I can fill that well. Oh, there's a couple ways I can fill that with water. I do have an outflow pipe. We could do it naturally. Alternatively, I think I can just put some water in. Place water source. Use primary source or move sea level. Okay, let's not do that. Use handle to adjust. Okay. You know what? No. What the hell is this? Is this even shrinking the brush, or what? Barely. Okay, we're gonna do it the janky way, and we're just gonna have an outflow right here. Freshwater outlet. That's how excess water in the system can be placed on dry land, creating lakes and ponds. Ah, perfect. That is precisely what it is meant for. Good. It would be nice if I could actually see where it's going to come out, so it didn't look so terrible. It will be temporary anyway. Shoreline recommended. Noted. That's apparently the opposite of the direction I want it to be in. Okay, well, we'll just put it like here, and we will disconnect this when the thing is full, which I do not know how long that is going to take. Let's give it a look here. I guess because there is no excess water. Okay. It looked like it was just going straight out the map. And surprisingly, a more, much more demand for residential. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with letting that grow for a bit. Apparently we're going to need a lot more hospitals and stuff. I mean, healthcare availability is huge. We're just apparently not living next to any of it. So can I just, if I turn that off, maybe I can just leave this here then. Obviously I'd like it to, you know, maybe blend in with something, so I'd have to fix it, but... because I don't know that this evaporates. I don't know if standing water like that will just disappear. Somehow I would not be surprised, but, you know. And I hope this works. If it doesn't, I'm not really sure how you get rid of water. I feel like if we raise the land, it's just going to also raise the water, and the water's going to go all over everything. Sea adventure. You know, looking at it, really it is probably too deep regardless, just because the way this stupid thing works. Yeah, it looks awful. It's much bigger than this anyhow. So, you know, proof of concept, but bad execution. So, I guess I can just get rid of this right now. Let's also find the pipe and get rid of that. And this thing needs to be considerably larger. Like it looks like the whole structure itself actually needs to be attached to the water. So, like, it needs to be a damn big one. It needs to go... Is there a way I can maybe map this out using districts? It's like a generic district. I mean, it is already part of the district, but... So, I can't build a district within a district? Or is it because there's like a district and then a... Oh my god. Alright. We'll fake it. Or attempt to. Probably not succeed. Brush strength minimal, please. Opposite direction. Well, okay, so one thing I could have done that would have saved me like a lot of grief is if I just maybe used the leveling tool. Said I want this level instead. So we'll pull this out and give us a nice weird looking thingy. And delete some of those trees. And then come in here. And maybe this will spill up on top. Or it just completely eats the water. Oh, 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 here it comes. Here it comes. Okay, there's gonna be some flooding. I have a feeling. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, but it actually almost now looks as though there is, oh boy, it's gonna do some janky stuff, isn't it? This water is never gonna stop doing this. I would like to get rid of that, but I don't think I can. And I would also like it if this eventually washes away that grass, because that is not going to look good for anybody. Is there a way... Well, I mean, I guess I could do like a... There is a pumping station, isn't there? Suck the water back out. Oh my god, we're not going to go do that. Anyway, this needs to be refilled again. And that is horrible. What are you doing? About that. And then attach you there. Till you fill in to an appropriate level, which we probably better see is still not big enough. Pause for a moment. Pause for a moment. Guess who's getting really tired of playing this game? I realize it says water required. Okay, that looks like it will fit now. Let it go. until it fills. Now, I don't know what the water line is. Is the water line this thing? Because then I'm going to have to raise it higher. You know, when does this stop? Can we do this faster? I am not seeing a noticeable difference.
Meteorologists have issued a severe tornado warning for the area.
Oh,
Residents
excellent.
should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
No, I mean, that's precisely the sort of crap that we need. Where do we think this one's coming from?
A tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Well, let's witness what it destroys, because I'm going to have to replace it. It's going to take out the entire farm. Oh, Anti-M. This is going to... We were actually starting to have a nice economy. And then... oh no, it's the trash. It's going towards the recycling center? I just want water. That's all I just want water. Well, and it's raining. Okay. Is this enough for you? Yet. Shoreline required. Water required. Oh, I had you. I had you. You. Oh, come on. Swear to God, if I have to use the move it tool. I had it. You gotta pull the mouse just far enough away from the shoreline. Oh God, see now. What the fuck? There. Just. Oh, you. All right. Oh, fuck. Release all set. Oh. So I actually have to push that button to get people to come here. It's a little late now, but you know, it's the thought that counts. Into the hospital. Right over the disaster shelter. Alright. Well, one thing we don't have going for us is a disaster response unit. Where the hell is that? I would say that's under this, but because that's where the, you know, the disaster, there it is, this. Disaster response unit, yeah. What else do we have here? Earthquake sensors, tsunami warning buoys, weather radars. Okay, well maybe we should start thinking about some of that crap. Because this just screwed everything up. Actually, having this out here would make perfect sense. It'd be fine to have it out here because there's a lot of nothing out here. Aside from having it on a major road, but yeah, we could totally do that. Or alternatively, since there's absolutely nothing here in the garbage center, do that here instead. Right. Better late than never is the city motto. I'm gonna have to adjust everything. I do have the mod for rebuild and renew on its own. Oh, yeah, we can let you people out now. We can keep them on their own, and I probably should put down more of those stupid things around the city. And this just doesn't. It doesn't look like it's changing. You know, it might, like I said, it might be because of the height. But I don't think we're gonna get it much fuller than that. See, look at that. Look there, you bastard. All right, you're out of here. Let's finish the park. We'll have a tree line. But I should probably have it, like, going across. Well, okay. We'll do something like this. And then have it loop in. Of course, I'm not even looking at the map anymore. Give it like this. Loop into here. It needs to be longer. There, now it kind of give us a reason here to pull off. And well, I mean, if we're gonna be following this, I guess maybe we're looking at some longer thing here, and this kind of connects up into it. Let's do a thing like this then. We'll go kind of, okay, it's not gonna let me do that. Oh, but this is fine. I mean, this is fine. Everything else will destroy the universe, and it wouldn't let me do it, so let's do something like that. And I think, so what are we looking at here? We're looking at doing maybe like, okay. It would be like a butterfly, okay, actually, it's the monkey house, then a butterfly house. But we're probably not going to go all the way here. So along the back to here is where we'll put the rest of these. So we don't really need to go beyond, say, here. Let's call this good here, and then we'll start curving it up and around, and then have a... Okay, in which case we can then get you and hook you up into that. And then we will just say goodbye to that, and I'm not sure what to put in there. Maybe like a big rock, or something. I don't know. Okay. Right. So let's do the monkey business, and what are we looking at here? That's not the monkey house. Where's the monkey house? There's the monkey house. Right, I was actually doing the bird palace. I was gonna do the birds and stuff over here. So that would actually put the monkey out. Oh, you know what, screw it. We're gonna do just do all of these here, and then I'm gonna do like the bird house thing, the butterfly house. We'll do the birds and reptiles over here, because that just sort of works. So we need to get rid of you, move you over here. get the hell out of the way. And remove all of this catastrophe. So I don't know. I mean, we could always do like fishing, but you know, I feel like doing sea life fishing piers would be in poor taste. Probably wouldn't go over well. I don't know. I feel like that's too tall. But actually, this fits right on the water level, so this is not too bad. And then this is a touring boat, obviously. And then below, it kind of looks like we're starting to lose the grass. I like that. Good. Works. Okay, and then we need to get rid of you as well. Just not following any plan anymore. So what am I doing here? I guess the monkey house. So I need you over here, and I need you over here. So what we'll do, we'll make a loop, a sphere, it's kind of from there to there. Looks awful. I don't think I'll ever get the hang of this stuff. I understand that's what the guides are for, because they probably help you make a decision regarding that. The game is just so obnoxious. Let's not have a shortcut for once, and let's make people actually do something. So, amphibian path, let's have them come down. Just so we'll loop this around. It's still like way too much. It's completely unnecessary to have this much space. Especially since this stupid thing doesn't seem to want to jive with the rest of the fucking park. These things just really don't go together. Like, you know, the one thing in the game where it would really actually benefit from having organic paths and just weird stuff everywhere, and it just doesn't fit. Alright, thankfully that's just a goddamn building. I'll play with the road later. So, in here now is, what? Monkey Palace. I mean, why wouldn't it delete the road? You know, like, why wouldn't it just consume everything that you'd want it to do? It needs just a super flat spot. You can't even pull it away to make it work. Have I mentioned how badly this game sucks yet? Because it's pretty bad. Well, that's now too narrow, so now this whole thing has absolutely no point. There's no point to having any kind of loop or anything. So I guess we just don't have a monkey house there. And instead, I'm going to see if it will let me use this stupid walking path. Just out of context, it doesn't appear to. It immediately doesn't appear to. In fact, it looks like if I put this here, it is going to absolutely destroy it. We'll see. How close I can get before it decides to do that. I don't think this is going to work. No, it's not. But just because this road will otherwise just be connected to nothing. I don't think, you know, because of what it is, I can't connect it here. So like if I wanted it to be a part of this complex, I'm going to have to somehow fiddle with some side street thing this way in like a side entrance to snake one in here somehow, kind of like I did with this stuff. Actually no, this, oh yeah, because it's connected to a full road, so I had like a side dirt road here. So if I wanted a butterfly house, botanical garden, whatever the hell, I'd have to do some really stupid stuff to get it to fit in there and look even halfway decent. So like it would end up being here, but still not part of the park because the pathing doesn't actually connect to it. It's just, God, this fucking game. It's got so many terrible things. Like, I don't even know now. Like, really, just make it up. But make it up in squares. That's the only way this is going to work, you know? So we'll put this together and we'll see what fits. Oh, of course you fit that way and not something like that. How about we put that one there since it's so damn big? Which way do you fit? Perfect. Of course you are a long ways one because, you know, why wouldn't you be? Except you're not, because what the fuck is going on here? So in order to work, this thing has to connect on its own. Nope. Let's try this. Something bigger. Or not. Okay. You don't fit there. You fit here. No, you don't. Why don't you fit there? What is your malfunction? We'll find out in a minute. How about the monkey house? And this is some obnoxious walkthrough thing. All right. Look. I'm gonna make this go like this. And maybe let's try and be a little bit creative. Okay, you don't want to be creative. That's fine. Is there any walking pathway around this? There is. So there is... For aesthetic purpose. So I redid a little bit of this stuff. I don't know if I even mentioned that at the beginning of this. I redid this to make this fit better, so that the dirt path didn't just go off into nowhere, and so that you actually could get back to what I'm assuming is the zookeeper entrance, which doesn't actually have a connection or anything like that. So I'm trying to allow myself to have some kind of connective route around here. The flamingos have gotten out of the enclosure. Just to make sure, like, there's a fence back there that's going to need a path. And this is going to need a path going along the back. There's a lot of finicky little bullshit. Like, there doesn't have to be a pathway there, but there can be one back here. You know, because it goes back to that door. So, like, if I attempt... maybe make one here. Then also goes here. And we can do that. Wildlife running free everywhere. So I don't know. I really would have liked the idea of putting something, you know, like that in there, just to be able to have it. But the amount of hoops I'm going to have to jump through to get this to fit, I don't even know that it's worth it. I don't even know it's worth having what I've got here. Like, this thing just seems way too big to begin with. I don't know. This definitely did not turn out how I thought it would. But we'll hook this up with water. I'll probably leave it instead of decorating it immediately, because I'm completely done with it. I don't even want to look at this piece of crap anymore. And we'll go deal with this and maybe getting our city actually prepared for disasters. I've had plenty of time. And start putting radio towers in. I mean, really, I only need one, because the big radio tower... Where are we? The big radio tower has, like, citywide coverage, which is crazy. You know, it's a little bit better than this. So I don't know. We'll look at that. But as far as this is concerned, we're done. Unless there happens to be a last-minute thing for zoo. Okay, there is zoo, but... it's just like a one-off thing. The last little thing I could put in here, maybe a meteorite park. Of course, that requires an actual real road. I mean, these all do. But if there's anything specifically zoo-related, we'll put it in there. Any monument? Doesn't think so. Okay. Alright, well, that's underwhelming, to say the least. Anyway, time to end this one here. We'll return to the problems of the city next time.